What is up, friends? As of today, it's been a full year since I posted on YouTube. Technically, I posted something on the 6th. I had it like go public or whatever. Like I planned the schedule for it to be on the 7th. But I still count the birthday as the 7th because that's the first day. Like that's when the video went up. Super happy, super grateful, appreciative, really just for the position I'm in to be able to make these videos. It's not like I'm making money or anything from them, but I have a PC, I have a roof over my head, and I've been able to do this for a year, and I really do appreciate that. I don't really know what the point of this video is. This is going to be my 3rd time recording it. I've written a script for it and everything, but every time it ends up going for over an hour. I don't want that. Nobody wants to watch that, so I'm gonna set the hard time limit of this recording for 20 minutes outside of this intro section. Matter of fact, hold on. Hello, my beautiful girlfriend Siri. Set a timer for 20 minutes. She normally says I love you, but y'all know she gets camera shy. Okay, so what was always the longest in the other recording sessions, I had a whole thing where I wrote like specific notes to each and every one of the subscribers who've like routinely commented or said something nice that stuck with me or anything like that, but it gets really long. So I'm gonna have those displaying on the screen while I'm talking, just so I can, you know, get past that. I don't really know if I'm gonna add them in the description. I don't really know the etiquette of that whole situation. I don't have YouTuber friends to ask, so I might add them because obviously if you say something nice about someone, you want them to hear it. But also it just, I don't know, part of me feels like that's kind of weird or tacky, or I don't know. I mean, and on the whole note of commenters, I may not have a note for you specifically up there, but I'm gonna try and put as many comments up as I can, the ones that stuck with me all the way back to my League of Legends and Mario videos to like now. Cause yeah, no, every comment sticks with me and it pushes me to want to do more and work harder and all that stuff, which I hate saying because I want it to be my discipline, and that also means that mean comments hurt my feelings really bad. But I'm working on that. I'm trying to get over that. Gotta get thicker skin. I don't really care, but it's fine. I do want to say though, I do appreciate that aspect, this aspect of being a small creator. While I don't really see many benefits to being the size that I am, I can't say for sure that the ability to interact with every comment I get, the ability to recognize commenters, all that is a blessing, and I don't think I'd give that up. I think if you gave me a button and gave me the option to have 10 million subscribers right now, have a fully like loyal fan base who just watches what I put out, I'd say no. I'd say I want to work for this dream, one thing, and I want to be able to build that community. It's a lot that I've written down here. Maybe eventually I will release like the whole 1 hour dialogue I made. I don't know, but that's not important right now. Just know that I really do appreciate every comment that I get. I know that 1 year is not the longest time to be doing anything, but yeah, it's definitely still appreciated, and it does not go over my head just how awesome that is to do. Now, the real whole point of this video was to kind of go over the plans I have for the future of the channel, and then also kind of just talk about where I'm at, like where my head is at. It's kind of good that I'm re-recording this because last night I got some bad news. So even though I was being really appreciative, I felt like when I got to like where my head's at, it wasn't like negative, but it wasn't positive. It was just kind of like, I work hard for this. It takes a lot of time, like whatever. I want to tell you guys everything, just the good and the bad, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm already 5 minutes deep. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay. First of all, we got short-term goals, which really is just like the series that I want to play. I've got a couple, like I've got a little roster that I've got right here that I can read off for you. I keep it on my desktop. We've got Phasmophobia, which I've already recorded a video for, but during the anniversary, matter of fact. But it's not seeing the light today. It was during that week of terribleness, so it's just we're gonna do another one. Marvel Rivals 4.5 is buffing Venom, so you know I gotta tap back in, yes sir. System Shock 2, I already bought the game, don't worry. It's gonna be played, it just takes a while, so give me a second. Obviously we're gonna finish out Silksong. We're either gonna play Bioshock 2, maybe Infinite, but still, you know, whatever. And then Minecraft. In what capacity? I don't know. My brothers wanted to do a realm together at one point. I still want to do single player modded survival or something like that. So we'll see about that. We'll see about that. There's also these like one-off ideas that I have, or I guess some like just full games that aren't series. Like mouthwashing. I bought that game so long ago. It's not popular anymore, but I wanted to make sure that my like content was at the quality that I would want it to be before I started playing a game like that. It seems like a good game that like sparks a lot of good dialogue and a lot of good conversation. So I'd like to, I don't know, be able to explain myself effectively. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I guess it's still a series, but I have a video already recorded. I have the video that corrupted while editing, and I couldn't export it. So we've got that half of the video that's not corrupted. And after I finish uploading those two videos, I'm gonna play the rest of the game and just edit it all and put it all there. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. I'm not making promises on dates because I'm really like, life happens, you know, and I don't want to make any promises on when that video is coming, because we all know I struggle with uploading on time and stuff like that. So just know that it is coming. I haven't forgotten about that series for the 3 of you who are watching it. Project 06,
yeah!
Which is just Sonic 06, but like a, I don't know, upgraded version. Sonic 06 is my favorite game, so I might make a one-off video on that. Control, that game was really cool. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And Alan Wake 2 is also free on PlayStation Plus, so that is a possibility. Scribblenauts Unlimited, I love the Scribblenauts game, so potentially could be doing something with that. Mark of the Ninja, which is the last game that I was live streaming on Twitch, so I kind of want to just, I don't know, tap back into it, something, whatever, I don't know. And then either Fallout 3, New Vegas, or 4. I know Fallout 1 and 2 exist. I'm not playing them. So that's it for our short-term goals, and now we've got our, what I would guess I would call medium-term goals, which is just different kinds of content that I want to branch out to. First one being cooking videos. Now I did already post a cooking video. It's unlisted on my channel. It's underneath the particularly frustrating episode of Hollow Knight Silksong, I believe it's called. I grilled some chicken, it was cool. But all of the videos right now would be on the grill outside. It's not my kitchen right now. I live at home, so I live with my dad, so I'm not gonna be, I don't like cooking in someone else's kitchen. So all the videos will be grilling outside, or something I can make on the grill outside, or something like that. My dad has a boatload of charcoal that my stepmom was very upset at the amount of, so I will definitely be dwindling down that supply. I've got a couple months until it's winter, so I want to start recording as much as possible. The only thing that I need is a microphone. The whole reason why I left that video unlisted is because I was not confident in its quality. So I want to make sure that it's up to par before I start posting it for everybody to see. You know what I mean? Yeah. But whenever I do get the chance to move out, I'll be moving on to like full-fledged videos with cooking, because I've been told I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm half joking, but I'm not. Like, I actually can cook. I spent like 8 hours making pork broth for ramen from scratch, and I like made pork broth. I made the dashi. I had the pork neck and all that, so super tender, all the vegetables. It was good. It was really good. So I think I could definitely make content out of that. Next, I want to do music production. OGs, remember when I tried to record a FL Studio video, but I was so bad at it, it took me like an hour and I just gave up. I've always had the dream to make music though, like really just producing it, but even just making music I've always liked doing, like the whole acapella stuff that I do sometimes, or like splicing the voices together. It's really fun. I like doing that. I like to believe I'm musically gifted, but all I have as like credit is my grandma and my music teacher, who was friends with my grandma. So yeah, no, it doesn't work. So I low-key just finished recording this video, and the Audacity just stopped recording. It does that sometimes. I don't know why, but it's okay. I'm only a little bit mad. Anyways, yeah, I just would like to make music. I don't remember what else all I said, but let me just real quick say, it's not just about like following my dream of producing music, expressing my creativity. It's also just like, I want to make sure that I'm being like right, like I'm following my ethics, that I'm operating with integrity. I know that people a lot of the time compliment the music that I put in my videos, and I appreciate that. But it's not my music, so I want to make sure that when it comes to the time that I can make money off my channel, I don't want it to be because I don't want it to be including other people's music. You know what I mean? That just seems kind of shady, so I'd like to make sure that it's my music that I'm putting in there. Whenever I start making this music content, it probably won't be super like prevalent on the channel. It's either not going to be there super long, or it's not going to be there super frequently. I just want to get good at it, and then after that you guys will probably stop seeing the videos, but you'll just start hearing more music in my content. Next is like kind of like along the same lines is art and creativity. I've said it like once and maybe twice that I'm a creative writer. Not just that though, like I'm just a creative person in general. I've always loved making art. And that's not just me though, like art teachers have always seen my stuff and been like, bro, you're gonna be him, like you're gonna be really good, just please keep practicing. And I didn't. That's a story for another day, but yeah, no, I've always wanted to keep practicing, but I was not really given the tools necessary. I like have so much in my mind I want to put to paper. Like I want to make visual art, I want to buy Blender. I'm broke, I know, will eventually buy Blender and make 3D models or potentially animate. I want to pick up traditional drawing again, and I have, although my giant hand hurts after like 2 minutes of drawing. But I do have a sketch pad with a bunch of pencils, so like hopefully I can get good at it. Maybe, like very much maybe at one point show you guys one of my writings. I have a story that I'm writing right now that's like 50k words right now, so pretty long. I'm not telling you guys about it, just know it's about Spider-Man. I'm still getting used to showing people that. But hey, then there's mobile game reviews. I play a lot of mobile games and I always dive deep into them. A lot of times I buy the no ad thing. Like I always try to give like the game the best shot possible, so I think I can give some really cool insights, or at least have some very humorous content surrounding the games. And maybe even the devs could see it and be like, yeah, bro, it's valid. That's like, we could add that, we could whatever. I don't know. I've got lots of ideas, but if you guys have any like mobile games or anything you want to see, just let me know, because I'll probably start putting it out. But whatever, there's plenty I could do. I have like a million ideas. Like I've thought about trying like a game development video, like trying to make a game. Literally, I thought about literally going on hikes and just taking you guys with me as I pick up the trash in my local trail. I thought about random Bible studies, because like I just be reading the Bible anyway, so y'all might as well tap in with me too. I'm not sure, but I hope that with the switch in content I feel more refreshed. It's like not as monotonous, you know what I mean, just playing games, because it's not like I don't like playing games, it's not like I don't like editing those games, but the problem is I always feel like I'm doing the same thing is kind of getting to me, and it makes me feel like I'm boring, even if you guys like it, which I do appreciate. The main goal is just to like improve myself and my channel for the people who are already subbed. I know as a YouTube channel or whatever, you're supposed to be like, oh, I need new subs, I need new whatever. I just want you guys who already watch me to be happy, and hopefully that will lead to more people who enjoy the same things that you guys enjoy to pull through. But whatever. Anyway, long-term goals. I don't have a lot of time left. I obviously already ran out of time because I finished recording and the timer went off, but I'm just gonna rush through this the same way I did before. These are just like focused on, okay, whenever I start being able to earn, I'm gonna start trying to take this stuff more seriously, because you know it's actually potentially a job. Like it's a source of income. I could actually do it, and that starts happening, like I can really turn things up to 11. But I don't know. Let's just get to it, okay? So right now I'm about halfway to unlocking memberships and super chats and stuff like that, right? So when we get there, which is 500 subs and 3k watch hours, although I might just start doing it at 500 because you guys can't track watch hours, so I will buy a camera. I've got a used camera sitting on my bookmarks bar that I want to get, and possibly maybe do a specific reveal. I'm not gonna say more on that. I will begin posting shorts and TikToks with my content, so like YouTube shorts I will be posting on TikTok, maybe Instagram Reels, who knows, whatever. I will make a Discord, which I'm always scared about because bad stuffs have happened in a Discord, so I need to make sure that when I do, like, it'll be a safe space for everybody. I'm gonna activate channel memberships, obviously, and the current plan for those being $2, getting videos early with more direct input on the videos, and getting emotes, because obviously that'd be cool. I'd be commissioning those because I can't draw right now, but whatever. $7 would be extra videos and priority in the Discord, and $13 would be live streams specifically for just members, more priority in the Discord. Maybe more extra videos that only you guys can get. I don't know. I really don't know how memberships work. This is just a guess. Like, this is just price points that I threw out in my head. I was like thinking about this for way longer than I should have, and this kind of just came to me. But I don't know about the price points. I don't know about all that. Just know that if there's ever a $13 tier, you're going to be like getting every last ounce of energy I can put into YouTube, if that makes sense. And then finally, I'll be playing Omori. Why is that important? Well, Omori is one of my favorite games from the last like 10 years, maybe even longer. I use a lot of Omori music. My like banner is Omori. The like space you're seeing in the beginning is Omori. I have a lot to say about that. I have big plans for when that becomes a series. Like, it needs a camera. So I want just like, you know, that will be like my magnum opus for the time being. Like, that will be like my this is the Big Slime thing. Anyways, those are all the first like long-term goals, and then even further down, probably in 25 years, I'll get 1,000 subs and 4K watch hours, and at that point I'm gonna improve the setup. I don't know how much money I'll be making, but hopefully I can get a PC that's not 5 years old. Higher end recording stuff, you know, better Wi-Fi connection to actually upload when I want to upload. I'll be doing stuff like premieres and playing with viewers and stuff, like get you guys more involved, trying to build more of a community. I'm gonna start live streaming at that point for non-members, 1 to 3 times a week. Remains to be seen, so I don't know. As for like right now, probably like next week, I'm gonna start using the community tab. And you know, really realistically, maybe even right after this video. I don't know. I just have to think about it and figure out what I really want to do. I mean, will I be talking to nobody? Yeah. Will it be embarrassing? Probably. But I just got to get the ball rolling. And I want to start interacting with you guys. I want to make, you know, this feel more welcoming. Make it feel like a place where people can feel comfortable to, you know, plant their feet down and look around. I already embarrassed myself on the videos that I make every day. I'm talking to nobody right now. I'm just talking into a mic. So I'm sure that me talking to nobody on the community tab will not be that embarrassing. And then whenever somebody starts talking back, oh yeah. All right, and this last little section is just like, where's my head at right now? Once again, the timer's gone, so I'm just gonna breeze through this. Like I said last time I recorded this, I was like in a bad headspace. So I kind of just was very neutral. It was just not anything. But I'm gonna start off with the hardest part about this whole thing. For those of you wanting to be a creator, is that creating stuff like I do, which is just hours of gameplay edited for hours at a time, is really tiring. I've definitely spent over 1,000 hours this year just editing, and then trying to make thumbnails, recording the video, even like reading and responding to comments has probably been like an hour over the course of this year. So like, it's just a whole lot to take on, you know what I mean? And life happens. Things are stressful. Everything's not rainbows and sunshine. So I just want you to be ready for that if that's the case. People say don't do this for money because you're not going to see money for a long time. So don't let that be your motivation. Let your motivation be because you love creating. Let it be because you love making people happy. Let it be because your friend said you couldn't do it, but just do not let it be money. Do not let it be fame. Do not let it be influence. Those are the kind of creators that don't make it that far. And when they do, they find out that they're hollow inside, and then they're being canceled for being a terrible person. The hardest part about this is that I literally will have to like deny plans, sometimes cancel them because I need to finish editing a video or I need to record or something like that, because I'm trying to like hold myself accountable. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, I can't make it to dinner. I was trying to edit the Clover Pit and it took longer than usual, so I got to spend 3 more hours editing this just for nobody to watch it. That's just not something that's being said. It's like a hard thing when it's like, okay, do I spend all my time editing and feel guilty because I could be cultivating a skill or like spending time with a real person, Or do I spend time with a real person and feel guilty that I'm not chasing my dream and setting myself up for success in the future? You know, it's a really hard choice. You got to balance it. Like, YouTube is probably number 4 on my list of priorities, which you might not think is high, but the top 3 are God, my family, and friends. So that's a pretty high spot on the list. But that's all the bad stuff I can think of. Literally all the bad stuff. Like, I'm gonna go to the good stuff now. I don't want you to think that this isn't great. Getting feedback, getting comments, getting people telling me that I made them happy and I made them smile. Amazing. It's like a feeling that I could, I don't know. I can only imagine it's as good as romancing Kawakami in Persona 5. It's genuinely great, and it pushes me to be better all the time. Creating videos makes me laugh. I laugh at my videos after I haven't watched them for a while. Like, if I post it, I'll look back on it the next week and be like, whoa, I'm actually low-key kind of funny. I like making videos. It's fun. I make myself laugh. I enjoy it. It's a creative expression. I enjoy that even more. Like, I'm a very creative person to, like, it's detrimental for me not to create things like The Sims do. I need to do that. It's so much. I've got to experience new games. I've got to make new connections. I've got to just, like, foster, like, not even a community, because it's not like necessarily like there's a group of people interacting, but I don't know. It's hard to describe when I'm this small of a creator, but I feel connected to more people than I have ever in my life because of this, and I'm blessed to be here, and I'm grateful for that. I thank you guys for being here, for watching me, for listening. I thank God for providing me with you guys. It's just all in all a really nice place to be in, like, honestly. I don't know. There's more good than bad for sure, but I would say for the first 7 months, it was not more good than bad. I'd say it was more so even, if not more bad than good. But I think that I'm at the point where I'm breaking through that, and I really do enjoy every aspect of this more than I don't enjoy any aspect of this. That's what I get for trying to freestyle, dude. I don't know. I didn't read anything off the paragraph that I wrote, but hey, I'm gonna splice it up. I'm gonna cut out the annoying parts, but I think I said everything that I have time to say. I hope that everybody who I put on the screen, everybody who I wrote a message to, I hope that you read it. If I didn't at you, I hope that you eventually do read it. It does mean a lot to me that all of you guys are here, but the most vocal and loyal members of the community, I do appreciate. There's 2 people who comment a lot on my videos that you might be like, oh, where are they at? Well, I know those 2 in real life, so I will be thanking them in real life. So you don't gotta worry about that. But yes, I do appreciate all of you guys, even if you left one comment, even if you left one like, even if you watched 10 seconds of a video, chuckled, and then switched it off because it was time for bed. I appreciate you. It does mean a lot. I've put myself in a very vulnerable position here, opening myself up, but I won't back out. This is just another step into becoming a better YouTuber, becoming the YouTuber I want to be, I hope to be. I don't want to be famous or like an influencer. That would be like secondary if it ever does happen. I don't know. I want to be a part of your life, and I want to be something that helps you smile. I know that was a lot, but I do hope you enjoyed. As per usual, thank you for watching. It's very much appreciated. Remember that you're loved. People care about you dearly. Please drink some water. It's very good for your health. Make sure you appreciate the little successes you have. This is by no means little to me at all. I'm at 183 subs, which is insane, but I just want to encourage you to look at the success you have. Don't think about what you don't have. Right? I think that's it. K-bye. And for those of you who stayed till the end, my real name is Micah.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104.
I don't know why I waited till the end to say this. I wanted to say it earlier in the video, but I was like, nah. I said it earlier in the video in all 3 of my other recordings, but this time we're putting it at the end. I don't like opening up my, I'm a very private person, so my name probably means a lot more than you think it does, but I want to be open. It's been a year. Everybody's been nothing but supportive. I don't know. Just it'll also make it easier on me because my baby brother just says my name all the time, and my little brother sometimes just slips up and says it on video, so now I don't have to edit it out. Now you guys can know what my name is. Although I'm still Big Slime. Micah is just the mask. Big Slime is the true me, because even my dad calls me Big Slime. Okay, bye for real now.